Days of Our Lives spoilers, Friday, July 3. EJ makes an emotional plea to Johnny as Jada and Shawn take their relationship to the next level. Salem is never short on explosive confrontations, emotional reunions, and shocking revelations, and Friday's episode of Days of Our Lives promises to deliver all three. Family loyalties will be tested, romance continues to blossom in unexpected ways, and dangerous secrets remain just beneath the surface as several residents find themselves standing at life-changing crossroads. At the center of the drama is EJ Dimira, who faces perhaps one of the most important conversations of his life. After weeks of turmoil, betrayals, and heartbreaking discoveries, EJ turns to the one person whose forgiveness means more than anything, his son, Johnny. Meanwhile, across town, Jada Hunter and Shawn Brady continue growing closer, proving that even after devastating heartbreak, hope can still find a way into people's lives. Here's a closer look at what's coming in Salem. EJ makes a heartfelt request. EJ Dimira has spent much of the past several months fighting fires on every front imaginable. Between family betrayals, corporate battles, and the mystery surrounding Holly's poisoning, his world has been unraveling faster than he can repair it. Now, with the truth beginning to emerge piece by piece, EJ realizes there are some wounds that can't simply be covered with money or power. His relationship with Johnny remains one of the deepest emotional scars he carries. Johnny has struggled for years with his father's complicated history. Every time it seems they're finally finding common ground, another secret or questionable decision pushes them apart again. Trust has never come easily between father and son. On Friday, EJ decides it's time to stop avoiding the issue. He approaches Johnny with a significant request, one that requires vulnerability instead of manipulation. Whether he's asking Johnny for another chance, requesting his support during an increasingly dangerous investigation, or hoping they can rebuild their fractured family, the conversation promises to be one of the episode's emotional highlights. For perhaps the first time in a long while, EJ appears willing to lower his defenses completely. The question is whether Johnny is ready to hear him. Can Johnny believe his father? Johnny has inherited both the passion of Sami Brady and the determination of the Dimira family. He's learned through painful experience that forgiveness isn't always easy, especially when it comes to EJ. Recent events have complicated matters even further. Questions surrounding Holly's illness, hidden evidence, suspicious pills, and accusations flying across Salem have left Johnny wondering exactly how much of his father's story is true. If EJ is genuinely innocent of the darkest accusations surrounding Holly's poisoning, Johnny may finally have reason to reconsider everything he's believed. But rebuilding broken trust takes more than one emotional conversation. Johnny will likely listen carefully before deciding whether EJ deserves another opportunity. His decision could reshape the Dimira family for months to come. Belle watches from the sidelines. Belle Brady has developed increasingly complicated feelings where EJ is concerned. Although their relationship has experienced numerous ups and downs, Belle has repeatedly found herself drawn back into EJ's orbit. If she witnesses EJ sincerely attempting to reconnect with Johnny, it could reinforce her belief that there's still goodness beneath his often ruthless exterior. At the same time, Belle understands that actions matter far more than promises. She knows better than anyone that loving EJ often means accepting uncertainty. Watching father and son attempt to repair their fractured bond may leave Belle quietly hopeful, even if she refuses to admit it aloud. Shawn and Jada continue growing closer. While one family struggles to heal old wounds, another relationship continues moving steadily forward. Jada Hunter and Shawn Brady have become one of Salem's most unexpectedly compelling pairings. What began as friendship and mutual support has gradually evolved into genuine romantic chemistry. Both have endured painful relationships in the past. Jada's heartbreaking split from Rafe left emotional scars that haven't completely healed, while Shawn has spent years navigating failed romances and personal regrets. Instead of rushing into anything, they've allowed their connection to develop naturally. Friday's episode showcases another important step in that journey. Whether it's sharing a quiet dinner, opening up about their fears, or simply enjoying each other's company without drama, Shawn and Jada continue proving that healthy relationships can exist even in Salem. A romance built on honesty. Unlike many Salem couples whose romances begin with deception or hidden agendas, Shawn and Jada have built their connection on honesty. They've supported each other through professional challenges, emotional setbacks, and moments of self-doubt. That foundation makes their growing relationship feel refreshingly genuine. Still, no romance in Salem remains peaceful forever. Outside forces and unresolved feelings involving former partners could eventually threaten the happiness they're beginning to find. For now, however, viewers can enjoy watching two people who genuinely make each other smile. Rafe may not stay silent. Even though Jada appears ready to embrace a future with Shawn, Rafe Hernandez may not be entirely comfortable watching his former fiancée move on. Depending on where his own emotional journey takes him, feelings of regret could begin surfacing once he realizes Jada has truly started letting go. If Rafe attempts to re-enter her life, just as she's finding happiness elsewhere, difficult choices may lie ahead. Jada has worked hard to move forward. Returning to old patterns may be the last thing she wants. Holly's mystery still looms. Even as relationships evolve, Salem's biggest mystery continues hanging over nearly every storyline. The investigation into Holly's poisoning remains far from finished. Each new clue seems to generate even more questions than answers. Who actually administered the poison? Was EJ framed? Did someone inside the Dimira family orchestrate everything? Could another hidden player still be manipulating events from behind the scenes?